Really? Not in there. Hey, Mr. Greg!
You never sat down, Jay! You never sat down!
Don't throw that at everybody.
Oh, Jay, you need to do it on format. Give me a bag.
Fine, you can't hide behind a tree.
Schoolboy 90, match 254, Austin.
I found gold, yeah. They found gold a couple of times. They did.
Taking it out of the pan?
Yeah.
Put it back.
Put it back. Dylan. Dylan!
Come on, Dylan. Count to 5. John, count to 5. Give him 5.
1, 2,
You did, and what Cal Jensen of River Valley did a year ago. What do you feel the chances are for Zack Big Boy?
Zach is a tough wrestler. Actually, my 19-pounder wrestled him in the semis, and he got handled pretty well. You know, you can't take anything away from Big Boy. You come in here, you know, you're already a 3-time bi-state champ. He's a 2-time Minnesota state champ. He's gonna, you know, Bartlett from Nakusa is tough too. So, but I think it's gonna be a good match. I mean, Bartlett's gonna go after him.
If we talk fantasy wrestling, when you won your bi-state championships, you were in about the same weight classes as Zack Big Boy. If you went against him tonight, what would you do to beat him?
Be aggressive. Go after him. Attack, attack, attack. Got to be aggressive on your feet. Just stay on him, stay in his face, and keep going. It's the only thing you can do.
Last year and the year before, a 2-time state champion. He's won 3 bi-state championships, one for number 4 tonight. He's been first in his region competitions.
Here's that 3-time bi-state champion we told you about, Zack Big Boy of Bloomington, Kennedy, Minnesota. This is the Bi-State Classic. Wisconsin and Minnesota, the 2 teams involved, the 2 states involved. Minnesota actually has just 2 teams in this tournament this year, Bloomington, Kennedy, and South St. Paul. And Zack Big Boy, a senior, 8-1, goes against Zach Bartlett, a senior from Nakusa Port Edwards. He is 12-2. The year before, Mike, at 103 pounds, Big Boy won the title 6-4 over Josh Hansen of Wisconsin Rapids. And as a freshman, Big Boy was a 4-0 winner over Matt Redepenning of Wisconsin Rapids. In Minnesota, you can wrestle varsity as a 7th and 8th grader if your skills allow you to. We've had 8th graders in this tournament before. Zack Big Boy out to a 5-0 lead. Mike, this tournament has only had 2 4-time champions. Brian Slater of New Lisbon was the first, and just last year, River Valley's Cal Jensen turned the trick, becoming a 4-time bi-state champion. In addition to being a 3-time champion at the bi-state, Zack Big Boy is a 2-time state champion in the state of Minnesota. Zach Bartlett, in addition to a runner-up finish last year at the bi-state, went on to place 3rd in the Wisconsin state tournament. The officials for this match are Ed Petarski of La Crosse, who has officiated in every bi-state since it began 23 years ago, and Derek Olson of Holman, who competed here as a wrestler for Holman High School and has officiated now for several years. Look at that double arm bar put on by Zack Big Boy. Bartlett surrenders the arms. Big Boy takes advantage. And coming from behind, Big Boy not only with the reversal, but 3 back points to go with it. He's running away with it now. It's 12-0 with about 40 seconds to go in the final period.
Lower your chest, readjust this a little bit.
And the people here in attendance are very knowledgeable. They're also very appreciative of wrestling talent. I'm sure you're going to hear the crowd honor Zack Big Boy, probably count it down for him, and then give him the recognition that he deserves. He has certainly earned the applause. Zack Big Boy of Bloomington Kennedy, Minnesota, a champion at 119 pounds here at the bi-state and earning his 4th bi-state championship.
From Auburndale, ladies and gentlemen, other than current wrestler and bi-state history with our championships, Zack Big Boy, Bloomington Kennedy, his 4th title, 119 pounds. Congratulations.
Feels great. It's been one of my biggest goals since the beginning. Win 4 of these. It's a huge accomplishment. I mean, only 2 people have done it, and it just feels awesome. I can't really describe the feeling right now. It's great. I feel this year was a little bit tougher. I don't know, just the way the brackets were set up, and I don't know, people that went certain weights. I just feel like this was one of the best brackets and tournaments around.
Our championship at 125 pounds features Jason Ness.
There was much difference. I went out and wrestled my best, just like I always try to do, just like the past 2 years. We got a good one. We're pretty good friends, and we wrestle all the time in practice. We got a lot of good goes, and it's really fun having him in the room.
Does he make you better?
Yeah, he helped me out on top a lot.
They've driven each other ever since they came up with varsity. They keep pushing each other to make each other better, and